All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 8:18 in the morning of October 20th, 2022, and this is my pre-market strategy session. I'm really just kind of concentrating on the cues. Um, there are definitely a lot of different places to go in order to trade. It's just the cues appear to me to be the easiest right now. Um, Here we have a couple of lines on the chart here, and let's see. Yeah, so we've got this neckline right here, and this is the line that I'm using pretty much to determine the direction of the cues, and it will follow this line for a significant period of time. I think that this is going to end up looking a lot like, so the cues are going to end up looking a lot like Alibaba. Here's another neckline on Alibaba, and you can see, it just sort of is the direction of the trend. It's another neckline. Alibaba put in a head and shoulders reversal back here in September, roughly. Let's see, I'd say from September to December of 2020, and it's pretty much followed. Of course, there was a fairly large run here to the upside above the neckline, and then bounced off of the neckline a few times and stayed above it, but then finally it just kind of plummeted below the neckline and has pretty much used the neckline as a reference, as support and resistance. But still going down, even though it was support over here, the general trend was still down, and you can see now it's resistance, and the trend is down. In my opinion, the cues are going to do the same thing. So it's sort of a matter of time. In my opinion, it's a matter of time until there's a breakdown below the neckline that comes up, retests the neckline, fails the neckline, and then just stays below the neckline for a considerable period of time. So eventually it turns bullish again. One day it will. All of this will pass. I think it's going to take quite a bit of time, but eventually it will be bullish again. When it's bullish again, it could be a year, it could be 5 years. So in addition to this neckline right here, I really like to stack up coincidences. The more coincidences you have at a particular price, the more likely it is you'll have a successful trade. I didn't put this Fibonacci, no, I'm sorry, I've had this Fibonacci on for quite some time, but I haven't looked at it in a while. I've had it on since at least Friday, since at least November of 2021. I've had this Fibonacci on it, and so you can see this 60. Which level is this? Which level of Fibonacci is that? Let's see. Let's see if I can go over to it. That is the 61.8, I believe. Okay, well, so here it says 38.2. I have it going the other direction, which is the opposite of 61.8, just going in the other direction. And you can see prior to that, back here in the January 2021 time frame, it acted as support. And here it is acted, it dipped down below, it acted as resistance here, popped back above, acted as resistance again, came up to that point, and now that's the 75% level, sorry. And now here it is down here testing again and acted as support. Is it possible? Sure, it's possible that the cues can make it back up to 311 roughly, 311.50 roughly to test that 75% level, but I don't think it will. I think right about where we are right now corresponds with a recent low close. Yeah, we're right in there right now. Actually, I think the next level after maybe a little bit more of a move up, and it's possible, anything's possible. What's most likely to happen? I mean, we could go as high as 295 again on the cues, but the next level to break down is going to be below this 259 level right here. And if I were to guess, actually, it'd probably start pretty soon. I think by the beginning of next month, certainly. You know, could be today. So yeah, this 260 level right here is the next one to break down and close below, and then it'll start coming down to test the 215. Wow. Let's give it some time. All right. So yeah, there are a couple of neat little coincidences happening there with the trend lines, you know, and Fibonacci's kind of coming to a head here. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's doing a great job of hanging on to this low 19,000 area here. Again, though, I think it's just a matter of time, and I think it's probably going to be somewhere around the end of the month there in October, the end, where this sort of support level runs into a resistance line. And so there are going to be some fireworks on Bitcoin right around the end of the month. And which way it goes, you know, nobody knows. But we ought to see a powerful move up or a powerful move down by about this time, the end of the month. That's probably going to be true for the Qs too. It's earnings season; it'll bobble around. But once the bulk of earnings season is past and earnings are, generally speaking, either in line, beating, or disappointing, you know, even though earnings right now might be beating, they're beating on downgrades, you know, so it's still not all that great. It's like I expect this, you know, company to make if we were to grade it on a scale of A to F, you know, analysts are saying, hey, this company is going to be a D, and it comes out as getting a C instead. I mean, it's still just a C, you know, so generally speaking, yeah, things are heading down. You got the 10-year and the 2-year. I believe that this is this little up move right here is the end of that up move, and is going to be on its way to testing negative 699 on the 10-year 2-year spread. Bitcoin, the pre-market on the ES&P mini. Oh, and then there's that. So yeah, that's kind of about it. I'm just looking for setups for the downside. All right, everybody. Good luck out there. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell. I'll see you at tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.